Emergency Preparedness and Management. Introduction. Welcome to the training session on Emergency Preparedness and Management. Emergencies can strike unexpectedly, and our ability to respond quickly and effectively is crucial. In this session, we will explore how to prepare for emergencies, ensure the safety of personnel and assets, and resume normal operations as quickly as possible. This training will provide a clear understanding of how to identify potential emergency scenarios, establish response plans, and execute them with precision. Key definitions. Before we dive deeper, let's define some key terms to ensure clarity. Emergency, an urgent situation requiring immediate action to safeguard life, assets, or the environment. Incident controller, a key figure in the emergency response team responsible for managing the situation and making critical decisions. Assembly point, a designated safe location where personnel gather during evacuations. Mock drill, a practice exercise to simulate an emergency and evaluate preparedness. Emergency response team, ERT, a trained group of individuals assigned roles to manage emergencies effectively. Potential emergency scenarios, events like fires, extreme weather, or hazardous material spills, identified based on workplace risks. Understanding these definitions is foundational to implementing the procedure. Emergency management goals. Emergency management focuses on three key goals. To protect life, this is our foremost priority. To protect property, minimizing damage during emergencies. To resume normal operations, ensuring continuity as soon as possible. These goals require the involvement of all management levels and employees, ensuring we are prepared for any situation. Phases of emergency management. Emergency management is an ongoing process with 4 critical phases. Preparedness, getting ready before an emergency. Response, acting immediately when an emergency occurs. Recovery, returning to normal operations after the event. Mitigation, preventing the effects of future emergencies. Using these phases effectively can significantly reduce disruptions to operations and the quality of life. Emergency scenarios and response procedures. Preparation starts with identifying potential emergencies. How do we do this? First, we assess the hazards associated with our activities. For example, a construction project might involve risks like fire, excavation collapses, or equipment failures. The project manager works closely with HSE advisors to identify these risks and document them in the project HSE plan. Similarly, for corporate offices or camps, potential scenarios are reviewed regularly to ensure preparedness. Always remember, identifying risks early allows us to plan effectively and mitigate potential impacts. We have specific responses for different emergencies. Fire, identify and extinguish small fires if safe to do so. Evacuate to assembly points and ensure LPG valves and power supplies are turned off. Personal injury or illness, provide first aid, call emergency services, and ensure the injured receive medical attention. Road traffic incidents, assist passengers, report the incident, and stay at the scene until help arrives. Gas leaks or spills, shut off sources, evacuate, and use proper PPE. Notify emergency services if routine measures aren't sufficient. High temperatures, humidity, monitor weather updates, and suspend outdoor work when conditions are unsafe. Extreme weather, secure loose objects, lower crane booms, and evacuate personnel to safe shelters. Man lost case, conduct thorough searches, liaise with authorities, and communicate updates promptly. Emergency response plan, key points. When an emergency incident is identified on site, immediate action is required. The site in charge, such as a supervisor or engineer, takes responsibility and begins the response. For major incidents needing external help, contact Civil Defense at 9999. This ensures a swift response from emergency services. Key personnel must be informed right away. This includes those responsible for taking further action and ensuring the safety of all involved. If medical attention is required, the site male nurse should assist the injured person. If necessary, the nurse will consult with a doctor to decide whether the person needs to be transferred to the nearest hospital. After handling the immediate situation, the site in charge reports the incident to senior management. This report should include the date, time, location, circumstances, recovery measures taken, and actions performed. The timeline for reporting is as follows. Initial notification must be made within 2 hours, either by phone or SMS. A detailed written report should be submitted within 24 hours. Finally, senior management coordinates any further actions or notifications, consulting with higher-level representatives as needed. This process ensures clarity and swift coordination during emergencies. Emergency preparedness arrangements. Being prepared means having systems and arrangements in place. Let's talk about what this involves. Assembly points. These are clearly marked locations, free from hazards, where employees gather during emergencies. It's vital that everyone knows where these are and how to reach them safely. Alarms and escape routes. Alarm systems must be audible across all areas and have backup power in case of outages. Escape routes should be well-lit, clearly marked, and free from obstructions. Contact information. Updated emergency contact lists should be displayed prominently. This ensures that help can be reached without delay. Proper preparation can make the difference between chaos and order during an emergency. To prepare for emergencies, we take the following measures. Assign and educate incident controllers and emergency response team members. Display emergency team names and contact information prominently. Clearly mark escape routes and assembly points. Install audible fire alarms and ensure all reporting methods are familiar to employees. Maintain an updated list of emergency contact numbers. Appoint fire wardens to account for personnel during emergencies. Conduct drills to practice evacuation and response procedures. Emergency Response Teams, ERT. An emergency response team, led by the incident controller, ensures clear decision-making and minimizes confusion during emergencies. Team members are selected based on responsibility, and a 10% backup strength is maintained to ensure trained personnel are always available. Key duties include assessing the situation, evacuating personnel, minimizing property loss, and involving outside emergency services when necessary. The emergency response team is the backbone of our emergency management efforts. This team includes Incident Controller, operates from the emergency control room, assesses the situation and directs evacuation, rescue, and medical efforts. This role requires decisive leadership. Muster Wardens or Camp Boss ensures all personnel assemble at designated points and conducts roll calls to account for everyone. Firefighting team engages in fire suppression, requests external assistance if needed, and ensures the fire doesn't spread. Employees follow the evacuation plan, proceed to assembly points calmly, and assist as needed. Cooperation and adherence to instructions are crucial for a smooth response. Mock drills. Mock drills are a vital part of emergency preparedness. They allow us to test our plans and identify areas for improvement. Here's how we conduct them. Frequency: drills are conducted quarterly for project sites and half-yearly for corporate offices. Scenarios: simulations may involve fires, spills, or evacuations. Each drill is tailored to the specific risks of the location. Observers: HSE staff monitor drills to identify gaps and recommend improvements. Reports: the results are documented and corrective actions are implemented promptly. Mock drills turn plans into practical, actionable skills. Documentation and continuous improvement. Accurate documentation is essential for accountability and learning. Here's what we document. Emergency plans: detailed procedures outlining responsibilities. Mock drill reports: observations, gaps, and corrective actions. Post-incident reviews: lessons learned from real emergencies. Regular reviews and updates ensure our plans remain effective and relevant. Continuous improvement is the cornerstone of effective emergency management. Conclusion. To summarize, emergency preparedness is not just about having a plan, it's about being ready to act when it matters most. We've covered how to identify potential emergency scenarios, the roles and responsibilities of the emergency response team, the importance of mock drills and tailored responses. Let's commit to creating a safer and more resilient workplace by taking emergency preparedness seriously. Every second counts during an emergency. By following the emergency response plan, understanding your role, and staying prepared, we can ensure the safety of everyone involved. Let's make safety our priority. Preparedness saves lives. Act fast, stay safe.
This is all about today's topic. Thanks for watching Phani EHS Info. And don't forget to subscribe our channel to get immediate notification of our videos. Share our videos to your friends and colleagues to create safety awareness. If you have any questions and requirements, please comment in comment box.